The best activities for morning work in kindergarten and first grade are independent. Can they be independent? Yes. It's not too easy. It's not too hard. Open-ended with some creativeness in there and easy to clean up. And so important, easy prep for you. Today, you're going to get a best activity for morning work for your classroom. Are you ready? You're going to love it. Here we go. Hi, my name is Angie, and I am here to give you some help with your morning work and the morning routine in your classroom. When you have a solid morning routine for your kindergarten and first grade classroom, it just sets the stage for the rest of the day. It really can make or break your day. Why? Because during that time, your job as a teacher is to not really teach. It's not the teaching that's important. It's your relationship building with your students. They're coming in, they're getting busy, they know what to do, and we'll talk more about how to set that up and how to make that work in your classroom. If you want to know some stuff about that, I have other videos. Go ahead and check those out. But when they're coming in, they should know what to do. They should have activities and tasks that they can do by themselves because you're doing the hard work and the important work of saying, hey, yesterday was a little tough. Today is brand new. I'm so glad you're here. Let's go ahead and have a great day, okay? I'm going to be looking forward to seeing you. Da, 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 da. Hey, you got new shoes? I love those. Pink is your favorite color. Did you just get those last night? Your cousin gave them to you? What? You have the nicest cousin ever. Tell me who your cousin is. I want them to be my cousin. All right? They're getting their coats done. They're choosing their lunch for the day. All the things, and you're busy building relationships. It will make a huge difference on how they respond to you during the day, how they engage with you, and how they work hard for you. But what are they doing during this time to keep them independent so you can do the hard work? Well, today you're going to get a best activity. It's best because it is independent. It is best because it isn't too easy or too hard. And it's best because it's easy cleanup and low prep for you. So to get this, go ahead and stay to the end of the video and you will get a copy of this too. I'll tell you how to get that. So behind me is what we're going to be looking at today. You can make one of these for your classroom. It's just a poster board and the letters. This is a complete pack, teacher friends. All right, just copy, cut it out, done. Okay, so you make this board or you make a template. This is the student template. But if you don't want to make a board and you just want to put this underneath your document camera, because they're going to need to reference this because there is a teeny bit of prep for you to do before they come in. It's a teeny tiny bit. Let's go ahead and do that. Let me show you what it looks like. Let me get this out of the way. Now, this is what you're going to make a bazillion copies of for your classroom. Like I would make 500 of these. This is in a page protector, so I can use it again and again. If you want to do that for your students, that's fine. And then on the back is also something like this. I'm just going to set this aside so we can reference it later. But when they come in, you have already done something so simple. You put a letter here, or if you're doing it on your board, you just write it up there. You put a sight word here. I like to do sight word, or you could do spelling word or vocabulary word or whatever, right? And then a sentence starter. Let's just do something easy like I like, okay? That's it for that part. Then this is called Morning Money Maker. Did I say that? I have no idea if I did. And so each one of these tasks has some money amount attached to it. And we'll get into why that's important here. This one, I just tell my students, this is the head of an old time nickel and a new time nickel. This is still just worth 1 nickel though, okay? Maybe if you just want to block that out, whatever you do, you. Okay, and so to start off with, I would keep it super simple. Maybe just do this, and if you're doing it on your board, go ahead and just put it right on the board. At the beginning of the year, I would not be putting any dimes or quarters, maybe a dime, but certainly no quarters. All right, so either your document camera is going to look like that, and I'll get me out of the way a little bit here. We'll do this. We'll put this right here so you can see. So I have 3 pennies there. Okay, and so they walk in and it looks like that. It will take you a total of maybe 10 seconds to prep that, maybe. And they're ready to go. So they get their own little template, and their first task is to draw a picture with the beginning sound of A. So they draw an apple, they draw an alligator, all the things. Then they use their sight word, and they write their sight word on their piece of paper. Then they do like either they do a dotted, or they do a rainbow, or they do whatever. This one I used to call just bold, which is they just trace it again and again. And I let my students talk during this time. What's the sight word? Teach them how to talk to each other. Did you get the sight word? What sentence are you going to put? I like to play. All right. And then over here, they do a picture to go with their sentence. Here they are on the swing set. And I talk to them about how their picture needs to have some detail, 5 colors for their picture at least, and whatever criteria you want to put on that. Okay? That's that for this side. It's going to take them a while to do. They're learning, and it's also engaging. It's really taking a lot of different skills and putting it onto one page and making it independent. Now, how are they going to make some money? You've probably noticed that there's a middle right here. I don't know if you have or not, but there is a middle right there, and the total amount of money that they earned on this goes in the middle. So they have to figure out how much money they earned, and that's where this piece of paper can come in to play, or you can just have them write it out. So I have 2 cents here, I have 6 cents here, I have 5 cents here, and I have 3 cents here. Or you could go ahead and do this. What was my word again? You know, something like this. All right. So you can have them add that up, or if you want it to be even more of a challenge, you could do they could take it 1 cent. They could draw it out. And then you can show them how to count money. Now they're going to want to just start up here. 1, 2, 5 plus, no. Show them, okay, when you count money, start with the biggest value first. 5, 10. Do we have any others? Nope. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. How much money? 16 cents. So show them both ways how to do it. But this is a great way for them to start counting money. If you have some money manipulatives that you want to have a little pack for them, that would be fine too. So they earned 16 cents for the day. And what I would do is I would have a little spot up on the board, right, 16 cents. And when we got to like $5 or something like that, then some sort of dance party, or 5 extra minutes of free time, or whatever you want to do. Okay, so we're doing some reading, we're doing some math, they're doing some writing, all the things together. Once you train them how to do this, it is just going to be automatic. They're going to come in, they can buddy up and help out with the money part, whatever works, and you're walking around and you're talking to them. Maybe you're helping them with this a little bit, but that's not the main objective. The main objective is for you to have the time to build those relationships with your students. So I hope you enjoyed and are going to use this fantastic, easy prep, high engagement activity in your morning work for your students. Go ahead and grab this. We're going to put the link in the description down below. So go down there and find it. makingthebasicsfun.com/money. All right. That's how you can get it. And it's super complete. It will have the template. Let me just show you really fast. It'll have the template, it'll have the words, and it will have the money so that you can just get right to work with that. Easy, fun, done. Just what you need. Okay, again, my name is Angie. If you haven't already, subscribe so that you can get more activities like this for your classroom. All right? Remember, you are loved and you are amazing. The creator of the universe loves you, and I think you're pretty amazing too. I will talk to you later. If you want more videos on classroom routine in the morning, go ahead and check those out. Okay? Talk to you later. Bye-bye.